apparently. They live. They gone. You ever just notice when they gone, you can breathe again. Like, whew, close call. I remember that song? Bob said, psst, psst. I don't know where she got those lyrics from. The big G, not the little one. That's a hint. You just never know what you're gonna get, like a box of chocolates. You know what I'm talking about? There's a lot of cycles. Harley's out today. It's a Sunday, one day, fun day, rolling down a one day. One way. Yes, I said one day because he's in his feelings. Apparently, I was just sitting here chillaxing, and all of a sudden, they were behind me again. Go figure. They must not have much to do today. So I said, thank goodness my registration is up to date. You know what I'm talking about? I was just driving. I was just driving, minding my own business, and all of a sudden, someone said, she must be running out of gas. And I was like, who? Not me. Know what I'm talking about? Just a one day, rolling down the one way. Hopefully going in the right direction. You know what I'm talking about? Because that is not what you want to do. You ever just smell something? I said, that smells like Minis. Because I have. You ever just thought, like, oh, the restaurants in the slums have a certain smell? Because I have. It'll be all in the food, too. You can taste it. That's what you get. Because when I say it, see, ain't me. You know what I'm saying? You act like you in there $5. Got the nerve to go in there and ask for some cheese, eggs, grits, a slab of ham, and some hash browns. Then it's hush puppies. You get a lot of food because it's trash. You know what I'm talking about? That's what you get. Because when I said I was hungry and all I wanted was some cheese, eggs, and hash browns, you decided you wanted to say where you think I'm going. And then you went and now it's nasty. See how that work? Apparently, everyone knows of the kiosk. How you say it? Because when I said it, they was like, say it again, you funny. And I'm like, just point me in a direction, honey. You know what I'm saying? Because apparently, you can just go right there. And I was like, wow, that's awesome. I don't have to stand in line. It was expensive. When I think about all the things I could have did if I didn't have to pay those fees, it's just puzzling, disturbing. You ever just think that we just waste time doing things that are disturbing the peace? Because apparently, them people be on you when you disturb the peace. Even if it's turned down to like 5, they can still hear the bass. We just said either must be where we at. Because all of a sudden, oh, I'm all right. Oh, that's an interesting spot. Yeah, she louder than me. Y'all tell me, put it in the chat. Oh, look at there. 3 thumbs up, 3's up, and it's stuck, 3 thumbs up. Can you let me know if you hear her better than you hear me? You know what's about? No. Little Poochie is happy. He's just a happy little dog. I said Poochie, not Pookie. Oh, that was nice. Can I get a heart too? You know, put some hearts in the air where it's fair. Like you do. Whatever. Let me just open that door because it's hot. You ever just bust somebody's bubble because they always think you're sitting by a window in somebody else's house? Yeah, I remember like 2 years ago, just about, they said, she is not in no house. She stay in the Jets, in the Minto. And I said, really? Is that right? Where you stay at, Vallejo? You know what I'm talking about? That HIT different. You see how easy that was? No pendulum. No hands on them is right. You ever just been scratching your head and realize that's how your hair grows? You open up your capillaries and things is flowing through. The sebum is abundant. And you're just like, wow, my hair is growing. Apparently, hers don't. You ever just get perturbed at someone with long locks and you decide that they're extensions? Just all of a sudden. And you're just sitting there like, his hair is longer than mine. It must be fake. Because I haven't. But she do it all the time. It's a good day to hum. You been humming lately? Because right around that hood is you like to hum on them bowls. You sure it's Charlotte and not Scarlet Red? They say that. Ruby woo, woohoo. Or woohoo. Which one? Which one is it? Is it woohoo or woohoo? No, I'm out. Either does comedy at that little hole in the wall joint down the street. Y'all know what I'm talking about? Because they do. You ever notice how everyone that backs in, registration is not up to par? Because I did. The man upstairs said, no, don't you do it like that today. I said, all right. I just don't even ask why no more. You know what I'm talking about? I just been like, whatever, because when I decided to do it my way, it didn't work out. Apparently. You ever just see someone and decide you want to trade cars with them? And then as soon as you get in, you see all those lights lighting up on the dashboard. You're like, no, I take that back. Because I haven't. It's a hazard, is right. You ever realize you're the first person with else to drive his car? Because he didn't. Just let that sink in. You ever just wondering who's driving your car when you're locked down more than a day? I haven't. But he is right now. Bling, bling. Apparently, just because he gone for a hot sec, don't mean it's for life. You feel me? Yeah. Cause you just running around there with all his stuff, acting like it's yours. I told y'all, leave them skeezers alone, but y'all didn't listen. You know, no cars on them. Oh, here we go. Y'all get ready. I'm gonna do the loco caracha. Y'all don't know nothing about that. Ever been to one of them can bars? Cause I have. It goes down in there. There's a lot of cowboy hats in there and boots too. And the drinks are endless, apparently. All you gotta do is go in there. Real different from the ones with them black people. They be looking at you all strange and unusual because you're sitting at the BAR with no drink. She just came because she thirsty. She thinks somebody gonna buy her a drink. Well, apparently, if you go to them can bars, it's different. They're not tripping. You know what? You just sit there, and next thing you know, it's like an avalanche of drinks, all kind of stuff you never heard of. And then you hear someone say, "Aski, Katiza, Katiza." You're like, "Oh, I'll try one of those." I don't very much like that. You know, that burr. I don't like that. I tried it and I was like, yuck. But you might like it. I don't. Yeah. It is a difference between a baller belly, and a burr one. Somebody said to the burr one jiggle. Yep, they do. They jiggle and he wiggle. You know what I'm talking about? Around them streets. You know what I'm talking about? So those that have not caught on. When you wiggle, that means you're moving about. You know what I'm talking about? You know, same like when you checking traps. A logical thinker would say, if you're checking a trap, it must be a rat in there. Exactly. That's my point. You know, too late. I have some interesting energy coming out. I've said this, but I want to remind y'all because sometimes y'all forget that I was getting to it. I'm just sitting here breathing in that good brunna and exhaling degradation, separation, and evaluation. That's it. got action. Samuel X. Oh, that's interesting. Greetings. Barbie. Oh, what? Oh, hey. Oh, I saw someone with extension braids. Did you think they were locks? Because braids are different from locks. I didn't start mine like that. I didn't start mine with braids. I started mine with twist. That's how I did mine. You know what I'm talking about? No gunk. No. Nothing pro style. No beeswax. Just some good old water-based styling mist. And my big old head. And next thing you know, about a year later, it was locked. You know what I'm talking about? I say it one day because someone wants to know. I'm just gonna do it. I did it around my birthday, so I would always remember. But guess what? I don't remember the year. You see how you be doing me? I would say 7 years. That's a long time. No, I'm talking about. Of course he helped. I've cut them. I've cut them several times. You know? It'd be like that. I remember when I went, oh, natural. Yep. I said, I am not putting this creamy yak in my hair anymore. You know? It was the height of the natural hair movement, and everybody was figuring out their curl patterns, and here I am. Yeah. I was in the twisting go. I didn't twist out. Did I twist out? I did maybe a couple of times. Well, not like they do it. Mine is a little bit different. I did prefer that, but kind of made me look like a smiley face with curly hair, so I didn't like that. And, like, it's natural. I can do what I want. So I started pressing it. Yeah. Left checks and all of that. And then one day I said, I'm going to crochet my hair. Just all of a sudden. Fast forward, after wearing crochet for 6 months, I realized that when I was rushing to take it out, I cut some of my hair. And there you have it. I had to start all over again. Because, you start getting up in age, you feel like you don't want to do all that. You don't want to sit for hours, Lace fronts is hot. Wigs is hot. It's just hot. You start thinking, I don't look good with a bald head, so what are my options? I said, I'm going to lock it. And that's what I did. It was a beautiful moment, a beautiful experience. And I was happy. But of course, when you're having weave separation, I decided I would wear wigs again. So I was hooked on the weave. I was hooked. They had me. The weave had me. So I just wore my locks under my wig. And that's how it just grew so fast. Everybody was like, oh, wow, your locks are getting long. They have been. They just been chilling up under this wig. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about? Ooh, wee. No. Why you always gotta put the sign on for me? If you want me to work, and then you want me to fry, can you get out your car? Because I think it's your fault. Now, if you're sitting in your car and you feel a breeze, it's because he got out. Then he got right back in. You see? You see how that work? All the angels are in agreement that you need to get the TF out. Oh, okay. Can the twist go back to like a regular? Some can. Not mine's. Mine's is locked. I remember I seen it and I said they don't realize that this woman's hair just looks like Afro bulk hair. So it's giving the appearance that it is locked and it is not, texture. Mine's is not like that. I told you I have like a mixture. I got a little bit of 3C there, a little bit of D, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, all in between and around the sides. So, now that we got that straight, is there any beauticians in the house? Well, you think that it's cool to have a hot head when it gets cold? That's interesting. Right around your bedroom is you have a hot head all the time. You know what I'm talking about? You ever just wonder what the big G, not the little one, has seen you do? Because I have. Then you kind of just like get used to it. You're like, okay, whatever. Sure, fine. Oh, I was talking about Eddie before I was rudely interrupted. You know what I'm talking about? Any other time I'll probably be like trying to find it on the satellite, not the radio, but I said, no, I'm not gonna do that. That's my jam. Yeah, guapole. Anything about guapole? Then they mixed it up with a little bit of Shaheem in there. Oh, I forgot to be your lover. Guapole is my era, my generation. And so is Shaheem, by the way. I told y'all, they trying to act like we not hot. You know what I mean? Let me tell you something. If it was born, if that music was created in the 70s, that is my parents' era. But I benefited. You know what I'm talking about? Oh, You seen a yellow butterfly? Or was it a Isakino? You ever seen a white butterfly? And you just hope it land on your nose so you can look special. They said there's some off ninja. I thought moths only came out at night. Must be nighttime where you at. Your capillaries is active right now, bro. If I were someone that is used to getting gel in my hair when I style my locks or when they style it, I would say stop. I would stay back away from the products because you don't need it. If you want a more clean, crisp look, there's other stuff that you can use. I would not use beeswax either. Have you ever seen a buildup of beeswax and gel on locks? It's not pretty. So, me, either. I spend the majority of my time with my hair wrapped up. Even after I wash it. I let it dry and I wrap it up because I don't want little insects living in there. Yeah, you know, if you have products in there, they probably won't live, but they'll get in there. Oh, it's a group. It's a group. Very special bunch. When I start talking and they can hear it, they assume it's for them, so it's a whole bunch of people running to the shower right now to wash their locks. I'm not the sharpest knife in the drawer, but that sounds like a car door shutting, not a front door. You know what I'm talking about? If you see me at PEKA69, I might be able to. You know, it's a group that feels like if I'm out on the streets, they'll do better. It's still not happening. So it's like, you're not too smart. It would make sense to send out good energy if you want good energy back. Because again, who's going to okay that? Bars. You know what I'm talking about? The one I serve ain't. Now, if you know of another one, let us know. Because more than likely, that's our bro, Bars. You ever just realize you don't know nothing about Oguna CFO? Because he did. Watching one Bobby Hemmett instruction doesn't mean that you are accepted. You know what? Because before he was like, he be doing that weirdo stuff. And then you went and did some weirdo stuff. Like for real life stuff. They be all B-U-T-T hurt because I say that's my master teacher. You know what I'm about? They don't expect me to say, well, all the greats, yeah, Melchizedek, Moses, Joseph Isi, Andrasi Kanio, Basaforo, Itikini, Asi, Shosakata. Here it is. I'm talking about Bobby Hemmett. You know. Apparently they didn't want me to get no knowledge, but I already knew the lineage. You know what I'm talking about? They think like I'm just learning. I'm learning as I'm doing readings. You know what I'm talking about? I had 3 years of ascension, instruction, tutelage. Before I even picked up a deck. You know what I'm talking about? 3 of the darkest. That's right, that was me. And you could quote me I slept with the knowledge. You know what I'm talking about? What y'all doing? As if I couldn't find out. No hands on them. You know, in one of these up and coming releases, y'all are going to notice that someone's still is froggy. So you're going to have to take a leap. You know what I'm talking about? This is how he does their readings now. Because the copy, that means you would have to pay attention. And they don't like to do that. You hear like 3 words and then they figure they can make up the rest. You know what I'm talking about? Because she do. It is not I that is making your head hurt. That is that dude that you laid down with. Oh. Oh, what is that? Oh. Oh, wow. 31:53. Oh. Oh, we got action. Oh. Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. It's like that with the front of my hair, so I understand. It sucks. Yeah. You're just looking at everybody with promising locks, and you're saying, theirs is locked. Why didn't mine? It could be a real Debbie Downer, you know? You just gotta go swim with the stream. Yeah. It may look a little straight at the root, you know, but who cares? There's no one that can say what locks are supposed to look like because it's your hair. When you decide that you want to part it, you lock it, that's on you. If it's not locked to the root, then it's like mine, so it's great. That was Ogre's cough. That one's different. That's Toker's cough. Notice how they sound different? Because we do. I'm just wondering when he wants me to get off. Because I was just sitting here saying, this is nice. I'm a little sleepy. It's Sunday, a fun day. I'm not rolling down no one way because I just parked. So, let's see. Is there any reason why you put 2 T's on that BU? Because that's interesting. Could you imagine? Somebody come in the door and someone say, not hot B-U-T-T. Not you. You mean to tell me that was you this whole time? Why are you fishing for a cat? Why are you fishing cat? You know? Do backwards. Leaves sideways. say that it's not funny. Well, back out. Everything I say, they do the opposite. That's the words that's back. Crew. Well, apparently I have to do so many for y'all to see that I can go along about my own business. I've already informed my members that the reading's there, it's just not published. And I'm just waiting for instruction, that's all. Know what I'm talking about? Uh-oh. 2 thumbs up. Can I get 2 thumbs up? 2 thumbs up. It's up and it's stuck. 2 thumbs up. Oh. Laughter is wonderful. Yeah. Well, actually, my BUTT is not hot. It's my top lip. That is it.